Welcome everyone to this taster, Joy of Business, free gifting taster with myself, Amy Shine. A lot of you know me already, but for some of you watching this in the future, I'm an access consciousness facilitator. What is access consciousness? Access consciousness are pragmatic tools to create more awareness and more consciousness in any area of your life and to really change anything that's not working. To also unstick you from anywhere you are sticking yourself or you're limiting yourself. Within access consciousness, there is a whole universe of different topics and classes and ways to educate yourself about different areas of your life. So one of them is business. So I am a Joy of Business facilitator. What is a Joy of Business facilitator? It's somebody who facilitates others in creating ease and joy with business. So Joy of Business is a book, number one, written by Simone Molasses. She is the founder of Joy of Business, the book and the class. It's also a class you can take. And within Joy of Business, there's a business done different master class. There is access business and money. There's lots of different topics we explore within Joy of Business. So today is like an introduction to like Joy of Business, and introductions are kind of weird for me. I never know where to go. So where should we start? And also like maybe if you could have a look at like what is it that you would like to have different with business? And what is it with business for you that is currently challenging you or you're finding difficult? So if any of you want to type in the thread in the comments, like what is it currently that's difficult for you with business that you'd like to change? Oh, and while you're kind of looking at that and kind of seeing what comes up, how about we begin with what are your judgments of business? And everything that is, can we destroy and uncreate it, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on our shirts, boys, poveds, and meons. Do you notice when I say the word business, it has this like this heaviness to it? It kind of goes, what's your judgments of business? It's like, ugh. And so if you look around you, do people in the world have an ease with business? Is business seen as something that's fun and joyful and anyone can do it? Or is business seen as something that's hard, difficult, take a lot of work, needs lots of time? They're all the judgments that we've been sold and told about business. So all the judgments you've bought about business that have been projected onto you about business that you've made yours, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, only shirts, poveds, and beyonds. Yeah, so for me, when I heard the word business, because I grew up with a father who was an entrepreneur, like self-employed, to me, he was a businessman. Like my dad, if people would say, like, what does your dad do? I'd be like, he's a business person. Like literally, that's what I would say to people. He's a business person. Now, with that came a lot of projections of what business was. So I had decided business was what my dad was. Now he's a man, I'm a woman. So I had a projection that businessmen, he was a businessman. So my projection was that business was what men did. And it was also probably projected onto me that I was a woman and I was a girl. So please, let's just hope she gets married to someone who'll take care of her. So, how many projections and expectations, rejections and judgments do you have about business that was projected onto you from your family? Everything that is times a gazillion, can we destroy and uncreate it, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on shirts, boys, poveds, and meons. So in my family, the men did business, the women took care of the kids. So if that's my judgment of business, that's going to make it very difficult for me to create what I know is possible in the world with business, because somewhere I have it that this is only for men, that this is only businessmen who do business, and that what I do isn't really business. So for many years, I had a projection that what I did wasn't really business, even though I had a six-figure business, six-figure income a year. I still had the point of view that what I was doing was kind of just like pretend. Like I was pretending I was doing business. I wasn't really doing business. So how many of you have not acknowledged what you do create in the world with business because somebody else has dismissed you and has never actually acknowledged you? Well, everything that is times a gazillion, can we destroy and create it, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on shirts, boys, poveds, and meons. How many of you are looking at you through the eyes of somebody else's judgments of what business is? Actually, let me do that one again. How many of you are looking at, like, have a look, okay, what are you creating right now in the world? So, like, first of all, if we destroy and create everything we've decided business is that it isn't. Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on shirts, boys, poveds, and meons. So if I've decided business is what my dad does, or business is, when you go to an office every day, then I'm not willing to receive all the other ways you could create business. So would you be willing right now just to go, okay, all the projections, expectations, images, judgments, fantasies, ideas, and decisions I have or I bought from anybody else around what business should look like, should feel like, should show up as, should be, I now destroy and uncreate it all, please. Will you destroy and uncreate it all? Whew, right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on shirts, boys, poveds, and meons. So now, what if number one tool from Joy of Business, your life is your business and your business is your life? And I always also say, what if you are your business? What if you being you, walking through the world was business? Like, what if everyone you interacted with every day was you creating your business, which is really you creating you? What if, like, the product you put out in the world, whether it's you teach bars classes or you're a real estate agent or you're a stay-at-home mother, what if all of that was just an extension of you? Ultimately, you are your business. So when you meet people, they're engaging with you, they're engaging with your business. If you meet someone, you have an interaction with them, and they walk away, and they in their world, they're like, oh wow, that person is great. They're adding an energy to you. They're adding an energy to your business. They're adding an energy of gratitude to your life, and they're adding an energy of gratitude, which then also expands your financial reality. None of that is separate. Your business is not separate from you. Your money is not separate from you. Your relationships, your children, like what you do in the world is not separate. So what if we got rid of this idea that, like, business was this thing that we had to learn how to do and figure it all out, and actually start getting everything you do in the world is you creating your business, your life. Your life is your business is your life. Now, say you're a stay-at-home mother, that's your business. Your business is taking care of your kids, cooking meals. What would it take to actually acknowledge that? How many of you are creating a business and have never acknowledged it? Because you're looking at business through the eyes of the judgments of everyone around you. This is really big. Like, we look at what we're doing in the world or what we're being through the judgments of other people. And if other people can't receive you or receive what you do in the world, you will dismiss you and not acknowledge you. Like, my father cannot acknowledge what I do in the world. He doesn't even ask me what I do. I am 7 years, sorry, actually more, I'm 10 years doing Access Consciousness, and he's never once asked me any question about what I do. If I was to look at, and which I did for years, I looked at business through the filters of his judgments, I could never acknowledge what I was creating. So, how many of you are looking for someone else to acknowledge you and acknowledge what you're creating when they cannot receive what you're creating and they cannot even receive or acknowledge you? So, everything that is times a gazillion, can we destroy and uncreate it, please? Right, wrong, good, pop, on sure it's always puppet demands. So, number two, sorry, that's the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. You can go to www.theclearingstatement.com if you want more information on that, or come and take some access classes and you'll learn more about those tools. The second tool is, so first tool is your life is your business is your life. You are not separate from your business. Whatever you're choosing to interact every day with, that's you creating your business. Second tool, acknowledge you. Stop looking for someone or something outside of you to validate you or to acknowledge you. Until you acknowledge you and what you are being in the world and who you be, you will always seek validation from outside. So, what are you currently creating that you haven't acknowledged? And would you begin to acknowledge it? If you had one client today, would you acknowledge that? If you had no clients today and you just went and got a facial, would you acknowledge that's creating? I went and got a facial before this call. And that's creating. I engaged with Elaine who did the facial with me. We talked about different things. We connected. So that's where your business is your life and your life is your business. You are always in business. Like Simone Molasses says, when you wake up in the morning and you've blood racing through your veins, you're in business. So and that's the joy of business. Like, how much fun is that? See, when we see business as something we must do, something we must put out there, we must get people to our classes. I see the questions in the chat, like, how do I get, I want to get more people to my classes. I want to invite people to more consciousness. I want to invite people to what I'm offering. But like, if we stop trying to like get people to come to your business, to get to your classes, and start actually looking at like, what if everything was business? Every moment of every day I was in business, I was never turned off. That doesn't mean I have to, work, like I have to be at the computer every day. Like, you can be turned on and engage in every moment of every day, wherever you go. So what if you could start to be, third tool, be interested, not try to be interesting. Most people try to be interesting. They want everyone to be interested in them. What if a big part of creating your business, creating more engagement in the world, inviting people to more, was actually getting interested in them? How can you be interested in people rather than trying to be interesting? And that begins with asking questions. And that's the same with your business. If you're looking to put your business out in the world, right? And you want people to come to your stuff, or you want people to buy your real estate, or you want people to take your classes, are you interested in people? Are you trying to get them to be interested in what you're offering? So how could you start engaging and asking people questions? Like right now, I'll ask you guys, like, what would you like to have different with business? Like, what do you desire from this call? Like, what would you like to know about with business? And what would you like to change? So you start to get curious about people. So that's the asking questions. Remember when you were a kid and you asked way too many questions and people told you you asked too many questions? Do that again. Start asking, okay, what are people asking for? Get interested. So what do ye found? So for those of you that are on this call, what is currently not working for you with business at the moment? What is difficult for you with business? You can type it in the chat or anybody wants to come off mute. Okay, so Anne said kind of stuck. Okay. So what are you stuck in? What is keeping you stuck at the moment in your business? And then Jenny said engaging more people. So what would be fun for you? What are the ways that are fun for you to interact with people? Because like I get that you said like you like being with the art and that can be a contribution to creating your business. If you were to engage, but you also do require to engage with people. Those of you who do not like socializing and do not like being around people are like, really? Yes, you have to start engaging with people and get interested in people. But what I would say is, how can you do it in a way that's fun for you? So if you like playing on art and being with the art, maybe you create something outside, where you invite people to an event outside where you're with the art and there's people there. So how can you engage people in a way that is also fun for you and contributes to their lives? That's the kingdom of we. You're not excluded and they're not excluded. What can I be to be an invitation to people was another question. So what can you be? What can you choose that would be fun for you and also gift to others? So are you willing to be a gift to others and gift people what they're asking for? Maya said lack of joy in general. So this is like all tying in. Like a lot of you are like, how can I engage more people? Like I'm kind of stuck, lack of joy. So where are you creating? So I would ask you, whose reality are you creating business from? Oh, wow. So all of you who are creating business from your mother's, your father's, your culture's reality, can we destroy and uncreate it, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, undershirts, boys, poveds, and meons. Who in your life had no joy in business? So everywhere you have mimicked everybody else's struggle, lack, suffering, and hardship with business, wow, can we destroy and uncreate it, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, undershirts, boys, poveds, and meons. So when business starts to get boring for me or hard or lack of joy, I know I'm not being me. Because when you're being you, you are naturally ease, joy, and glory. Your lightness. You as a being are light. You are joy. You are ease. You be it. When you're not being it, you're being someone or something else. So who are you being in business right now? Wow. And all of you who are not being you in business and being your parents, your mother, your father in business, can we destroy and uncreate it, please? Right, good bad, papak, only shirts, boys, poveds, and means. So if you were choosing to be you with business, what would you choose? And that's where you want to look at, what can I choose that would be fun for me, that would engage others and also contribute to other people's lives. But if it's not fun for you, if you're not in, okay, tool number, what are we tool on? Tool number 4. If you are not enthused by what you're creating in your business, you will not invite other people to it. So maybe the tool is to invite other people to what you're offering. You have to be enthused by it yourself. Like if you are like, okay, if you like want to create a party, an oil, let's say an oil party. You want to create a party where you invite people over to try different essential oils. If you are enthused by that, people will come. But if you're doing it because you've decided, like, this is what I have to do to make money, this is my business, I need to do this to get more people to buy my stuff, but you don't really want to do it, you're not going to be an invitation. People aren't going to want to come. People come to you when you're enthused by what you're being and doing in the world. So you could be like doing something so random, but if you're enthused by it, people will come. So what would be fun for you that you would be enthused by, that is also something that can contribute to others? Joy of business. And it doesn't mean that every single thing you do in business is going to be like so joyful. Like there is going to be certain things in your business that might not be that joyful. Like for some of you, it might be bookkeeping, even though for some of you, you might love bookkeeping. And for some of you, you might hate social media. And those things, like we can get into more in like the Business Done Different classes on like hiring people, getting creators, connectors, movers in your business. All that stuff is kind of when we get more in depth into the business classes, the joy of business classes. But for now, what I would say is like, if what the product you're offering, whether it is a class or a service or a product you're selling, if you're not enthused by that, then ultimately then that's not really going to be an invitation. So have a look at, okay, what can I offer that would be joyful for me, and then also be a gift to others. I love it. Ola said, I'm creating a bars gifting tomorrow in a park in nature. That is fun for me. Yeah. And then that energy, so get that energy for her. That might not be fun for everyone, but for her, being out in nature, having people come, running bars, and then I'm guessing she probably is a bars facilitator. That energy then, that joy of being out there, engaging with other people, running bars, that energy then goes out and contributes to all her other classes, her business, and it expands her world, and not just her world and her business, but everybody else's worlds. So everybody that comes to her bars exchange, they get their bars run. They're grateful that she organized it. They're grateful that she invited them. They have this energy of gratitude, and then that adds to her universe, but it also adds to theirs. And that's the kingdom of we. That's the benevolent like business that we could be creating in the world. That's creating commerce in the world where everybody benefits. Prosperity consciousness, prosperity business. So where are you creating your business from, that energy, or are you creating your business from need and greed and I have to get it right? So any of you, all of us who have anywhere in our world, we're still trying to get business right, to do it the right way, to get the right result, to make the right money, to prove to our family we're finally right. Can we destroy and uncreate it, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on his shirts, boys, poveds, and means. Would you rather be right or would you rather be free? How much fun would you have if you would allow yourself to be free?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Okay. So when you were talking about enthusiasm, I was realizing that I start off enthused. Like I'll have the idea for something, I want to put it together. When it's in my world, I'm enthused about it. And then when I put it out and people start engaging with it, I notice that the enthusiasm, it's like I shy away from it or something. There's like this thing where like if some people do start showing up, then I start becoming less enthused or something like that. There's some thing happening.
Well, is it that you become less enthused, or does the energy change?
The energy changes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then you
Well,
also have a whole lot of different people now engaging in the creation, and
yeah.
you're also aware of all their worlds. So when people start choosing classes with you, how aware do you become of their worlds and their
Yes. Yeah.
universes?
A ton.
And every, yeah. So how much more space do you require to be then with everything you're creating?
Yeah. Hmm. A lot.
Yeah. Yeah. And any of you like who when you start creating, you then start tapping like when you start putting it out there um and inviting people, how many of you like start tapping into everybody's impossibilities? Like when you have the idea at home,
Yes.
you're all in, and then you start putting it out there, but then you become aware of all the people. Well, you become aware of all the people who could choose it, who would like to choose it, who um who would like to choose it but don't have the money, who don't want to choose it. So you become aware of everything, other people's projections of you, of what you're offering. So that, thank you for bringing this tool up. So another tool, what tool are we on? Tool number 5 is every day destroy and uncreate your relationship to your business, to everyone in your business, to everything you're creating. And I'm going to add to that. Also, destroy and uncreate everybody else's projections and judgments and conclusions on you and your business and everything you're creating. Oh, so right now, would you all be willing to destroy and uncreate your relationship to you, to your business, and to any business you've ever had in this lifetime or any other lifetime? Will you destroy and uncreate all of that, all your judgments of that? Whew, right, wrong, good, bad, papak, only shorts, boys, pova, demians. Would you be willing to destroy and uncreate all the projections and expectations of your business and of money? Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, only shorts, boys, pova, demians. Would you be willing to destroy and uncreate all the projections and expectations of everything you're creating in the world, every class you've created, every class or event or service or product you're putting out there, and anybody else's projections or judgments they have of you, of what you're offering, of your business, of your events, of your services? Ooh, right, wrong, good, bad, papa, calling shirts, boys, poveds, and yans. That should nearly be a daily thing that you do. Like every morning, if you get up and go, okay, my life is my business is my life. Let's go. I got blood racing through my veins. I'm in business. What can I create today? Sit with yourself for a moment, or while you're making your morning tea or coffee, go, okay, tap into my business, tap into because your business is an energy, right? So tap into the energy of your business. Now, destroy and create all my decisions, judgments, and conclusions, and projections and expectations I have of me, of this business, of me with this business, and of any lifetime I've had any business at all, and any other businesses I've had. I now destroy and create all the judgments I have of all that. Right, wrong, good, bad, papa, corny shirts, boys, poveds, and meows. Okay, so that clears some space. Now, okay, tap into your business again. And all of you can do this right now. And you can also do this in the morning when you wake up, every day if you can. Instead of thinking about, what you're going to do for the day, you use these tools and you start your day this way. Now, tap into your business. Okay, how many other people's projections, expectations, separations, and judgments are projected onto your business, onto what you can or can't create, onto everything you're offering. Destroy and create all of that. Oh, right, wrong, good, bad, popak, only shirts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. Now you could ask a question. So you clear the energy first, you clear the projections and expectations. And if you're feeling stuck, it might be really good to do this every day and start clearing that stuck energy. Because is that even yours? How many of you are aware of other people's impossibilities with business and other people's freak out with money, especially at the moment? And is that yours?
Exactly, Amy?
Yeah.
Just realize that it's not mine. It's
Yeah.
all about the projections of the others.
Yeah. So destroy and create it, return it to sender.
Yes.
Thanks for sharing. Not mine, not relevant to me, return to sender. Then, so you clear the energy and then you go to, okay, question. Hey, business, what can we create today? One of my favorite questions, tool number 6 or something, sorry, Jenny Lee, is business, show me where my energy is required today. By the way, some of you who don't like the word business, it's not my favorite word either, can change it. Give your business a different name. You could call it like, I don't know, diamonds, dazzle, like whatever. I could call mine shine. So business, you can say that or use a different word if you want, but where is my energy required today? Where would you like me to put my energy today? And then the business can start showing you. Because the business might be like, go to the beach and just relax and give me some space. Or the business could be like, okay, talk to these people, get this class up, put this thing here, send this email, create the website, like whatever it is. So every day you're asking the business, where is my energy required today? And then put your energy there. And then you can ask, is there something I require to be or do? Because there is a being with business and there's a doing. There is action required with business. So you can ask, what can I be today and what can I do? What action is required? Is there any action required? Sometimes there's no action required. It's just required that you add your energy. And sometimes there is action required. So ask, do I require to put energy here or is there something I require to do? And then you can also ask, what would it take to instill chaos into my business and money flows today? So you're instilling chaos, you're allowing your business to be out of control, to have business show up whatever way it would like to show up. Another one of my favorite questions is, what would it take to have more business than I think I can handle show up for me today? You can also ask, what would it take to have more money than I think I can handle show up for me today? What would it take to have unexpected revenue streams show up today? And then if you're getting bored in your business, you want to ask, what can I add? What else can I add here? Not what can I take away, what can I add? Because as humanoids, creators of magnitudes, we get bored quickly. And if we're getting bored, you want to add. What else can I add today to create more joy in my business and my life right away? So Veronica, if you want to put your question in the chat, and we'll see where we go. So I'm just kind of trying to stay on track here with the tools. This is a taster. This is going to go out on my YouTube afterwards. So I'd like people to keep this kind of short so people have these tools, can walk away with it with some tools. And then if you want more, like I'd highly suggest, a business done different class. We're going to do the Access Business and Money class the end of August as well. So questions about like 30%, honoring 10%, all of that is more in the Joy of Business classes. Today is just for you to get some tools that you can really start using right away in your life. So what if you started playing with those questions? So Veronica said, how can I understand if it's my mind talking to me or awareness? Well, awareness always has a lightness to it. Awareness isn't something that's solid. When you're in your head, it's heavy, it's dense. Awareness is more ping, lightness. So if you ask right now, okay, business, where is my energy required right now? And you just get a pop like, oh, this class over here, or a person pops into your head. That's your awareness. But if you're going into your head and you're trying to figure it out, you'll know the difference. So start every day destroying and creating your decisions and your judgments and your expectations and your projections of you and business and everybody else's projections and expectations of business and everything you bought from everyone else. Clear that every day. Then start asking, okay, where is my energy required today? Business, show me. Where is my energy required right now? Then start asking questions. How much more business can show up for me today? What else can I add that would be fun for me? What can I offer people that would be a gift to them and also fun for me? Who can I engage with today? How many different people can I interact with today and be interested in them, not try to be interesting? How many more people can I reach? Business, show me. How can we reach more people? How can we engage with more people? And then you can also pull energy. Pull energy. So right now, pull energy through the universe, through your business, through everything you're creating in the world, through all your projects, your events, your classes, through you, filling you up. So you're actually starting to receive from your business, from everything you're offering, from your life. So keep pulling energy through the universe, through everything you're creating, all your classes, all your businesses, all your revenue streams, all your products, through you. Whew. Would you be willing to receive from everything you're creating, even more? Filling you up, and then flow that energy out to everyone and everything in the whole universe until you feel your heart open and connect to their hearts. Keep flowing energy out. So you're pulling energy through the universe, through your business, through all your different revenue streams, all the different ways people can find you, all the different ways you are offering your services, through your life, through everyone in your life, and then through you, filling you up. Whew. At the same time, you're flowing and trickling energy out to everyone and everything in the whole universe who's asking for this energy and doesn't even know it. Everyone who's looking for you and doesn't even know it. Everyone who wants to come and pay you money. Everyone who's looking for something that you're offering. Flowing that energy out until you feel your heart connect to their hearts. And then pull them back to you, to your business, to your services, to all the ways they have of finding you, to your websites, your social media, your flyers, all the different ways they have of finding you. And then neutralize the flows of energy. And when they meet you, they will know, and you will know. And what if creating business could be more fun, more joyful, and more ease than anybody else around you has ever shown you? So we're going to finish with this. What if you could really stop looking at stop looking at what you're doing and being in the world through other people's judgmental eyes and start really getting, okay, what's unique about me? What's going to make me stand out? What do I have to offer that is fun for me to offer that can also gift to others? Because there is 9 billion people on this planet. Not everybody is going to come to you, but there is people who require your particular energy, whether you're offering it through classes or through your real estate business or through whatever. They come to you because you have an energy that they require in that moment, and they are vibrating with you energetically in that moment at that time. So please, you are a gift. There's people out in the world who require you. Show up, ask for them. And my last tool, and then I promise that's it for now. That's it for now. Never quit, never give in, never give up. That motto I live by. Never quit, never give in, never give up. Creating a business takes momentum and takes consistency. So don't ever quit, don't ever give in, and don't ever give up. You can change, you can add things, you can change direction, you can do different businesses, but never quit on you. Never give in on you, and never give up on you. You are required in the world. What you offer is just an extension of you. You are required in the world. So please be a gift and don't give up. Okay, guys, that is it for today. We're going to leave it there. I'm sorry if I didn't get to address some of your questions. We are going to be doing an Access Business and Money class, which is a one-day class, but we're doing it over 2 days, the end of August. And it's actually a manual. This is the manual here, and it's full of tools, a lot of tools on money, and a lot of tools on business as well. So it's incredible. We're really excited about it. That's kind of like a beginning Joy of Business class. And then we're going to be doing the Business Done Different Masterclass, which is way more intensive business masterclass in the end of September. We'll have the details of that soon as well. So, and if any of you are brand new watching this, the Joy of Business book is a great place to start. And we'll provide it in the follow-up email, or you'll see it in the class in the description here. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your questions, and go out and have way too much fun creating business in the world in the most weird and unique and wonderful ways that only you have to offer. Because there's nobody else like you in the world, just you.
Thank you so much. Wow.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Amy.
Should we stop recording?